little over a minute and a half gone now here in overtime. It counts, and the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson.
That's a great move by Trae Young and a brave one, but that playing right into the defender. Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
It's Hart on the wing. Here he goes. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. That's 7 points for Josh Hart.
Reminder to the defense, Hart will drive if you give him that kind of room.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Young, right side. No good there off the double clutch. New York leading by 3. Bridges attacking. Right side Towns. Pass to Brunson. The kick out to Towns. Okongwu grabs the board.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
A 3, Bridges. Offensive rebound. Six to shoot. It's Hart on the wing. Over Johnson. That one wide left.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And you can tell Risha Shea has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws. Bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
And the Hawks with possession here. Here's Young.
A firm denial by Towns, knocking it away with that tremendous win.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
So it's Atlanta now. And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line, 2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. A 3 off the inbound. The Hawks again can't hit. Off on that one. And so it's the Knicks with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together.
Gonna stew with the rice and rolled in college for only like half a semester. I knew that it wouldn't suffice. Said that I'd either be there and jump, but my destiny couldn't have proven them right. I had to get it in motion. Let's 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 get it in motion.
Still there?
You must not know what you just started. Me and my go gnarly. You about this party. We gon' step on regardless. Get my coin and swipe that. Now the spirit to charge. Making moves. I be really March. I got hands for it. I get bands for a show. He want chance after chance after chance. No, I keep saying free little phone. Do my dance hands on them folks. If it's up, it's going down soon as I land on them folks. I'm pressure. Don't follow the rules, I'm real. No, I stand out, I'm special. I'm stand up like head. Oh God, you a bum, you mess. Don't stall me, I'm pet. Lying in it, I'm red. I don't pick and choose, it's up with whoever. All my diamonds certain, and all these members certitude. Smiling in my all your 32. CA doors open up for me. Hear the engine roar. Switch sport, I got somewhere to be, little baby. I'm important. It came with it. Yeah, that's my favorite. The P my only. I said no, but you my favorite one. Nah, for real. Yeah, Rick. I one. You mean? Nah, I can't make you mine, but I can make you. In them streets, baby, I'm a thug. I just threw 10,000 something runs in this club. I'm popping this so hard cause I ain't used to. Deep ain't got no type, they want stupid.
Get the out my way. 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 Get the out my way.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Dallas Mavericks can please their home crowd. Now here's Davis. Gafford. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game. Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Right at the free throw line. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I know Davis would prefer to get it inside, but he's making the most of his mid-range chance.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Thompson. Good D by Thompson.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Washington. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Davis. Now the Mavericks with it. But we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Irving, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Now here's Irving. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Driving the lane. The shot's good from Gafford.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Thompson in the corner. Irving surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. And Davis sends it back.
Expert timing by Davis on the block. Right when the ball was at its apex, he got it.
The 10-footer. Out to Thompson. Goes back up. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Thompson's got 5.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Davis. The Mavericks pull it in. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And it's Davis with the jam.
I don't know what to do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Pass to Christie. Now Davis. There's 38 seconds left in the first. And the basket is good.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Fires from way outside. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Davis has got 5.
Feeling it from 3D deep, way downtown. AD didn't know you had it like that, big fella.
Now here is Davis.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
It's Irving, top of the key. Lively, no one around him. It's a tie game in Dallas. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And here are the Mavericks now. Now here's Dinwiddie. No scoring in this one.
Yeah, you know what? Dinwiddie is very dependable at serving his teammates on the court. Seems like a natural leader.
To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact. But, boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
Now here's Irving. He has 6. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Takes it inside. Christie with the rebound. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Here's Lively. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Lively's got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs. Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Dallas.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
Pass to Marshall. On the wing, Irving. It's deflected. Here's Christie. Dinwiddie with the steal. Irving for 3. Dallas again missing. The Mavericks leading. Dinwiddie outside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And he banks in the layup. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers in Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Here's Lively. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. He gets it in there. Lively's got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here is Williams. You know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Dallas leading by 4. Pass to Gafford. Puts up a deep 3. And Davis pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Thompson in the corner. Dallas again missing.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Now, Washington following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis. And it's Williams again missing. Mavericks trail by 4. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. A three-pointer, no good. 6-second difference between shot and gameplay. Down low. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
The guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Williams for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas. Thompson from long range. That shot, no good.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And here is Irving. Thompson outside. Davis sets a screen. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Nice read by Thompson right there, you know, showing he's more than just a shooter with plays like this.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Beyond the arc. Thompson with the 3.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Here's Irving. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Thompson. Mavericks with the rebound. And Davis puts it in. And now it's a 10-point Dallas lead.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
So it's the Mavericks now. After the Mavericks pick up 3. Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9", and 7-foot guys. Special.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Mavericks trailed by 9. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Thompson outside. For 3. Another three for Dallas.
Hey, from a technical, mechanical standpoint, Klay Thompson has one of the purest jump shots you'll ever see.
Poked loose. Irving with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Washington. Oh, good on the triple. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Fires for three. That shot is off. Mavericks leading by 6. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Irving. And that one clear. Clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 11. Count that bucket. Irving's got 13.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Now Davis. 11 points in the game. With the drive. And it's slammed in by Davis.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Irving attacking. And he converts the layup. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Thompson for the triple. Thompson from way outside.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Personal foul.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Foul at the line for your Mavericks.
First free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
The Mavericks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Second shot opportunity, and he knocks down the jumper. 15 points for Davis. Dinwiddie outside. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Dallas leading by 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Three tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10. Lively, that's good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Dinwiddie.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, there's not much to not like about Spencer Dinwiddie's game. He's a 6'5" combo guard. He can handle the rock. He can play with the ball, off the ball. Love his versatility.
Dallas leading by 6. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Irving with it. Guarded now by Irving. Williams can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 6. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Irving up top. They set the screen. Inside. Here's Marshall. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Marshall's got his first 2 points.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Here's Irving. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Five to shoot. Over to the left wing. Here's Christie. And Lively pulls it down.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Here's Irving. And no good that time. Dallas leading by 6. Pass to Christie. Here's Marshall. The shot from the low post is good. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Both teams will make substitutions. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thanks, David.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's Washington high post. And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And that one's good, Irving.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Now, Washington following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. There's the triple. The three-pointer is right on target. Washington's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs. That'll be a 5-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Drops in the tray.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production.
Oh, what a shot!
Oh, he brought the rain from deep. Okay, I see you. What was that? My goodness. I have no clue how that went down.
And he's good on the three ball.
Irvin knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Dallas.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Kyrie Irving.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Both teams deciding to change it up. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Exum with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. To the wing right side. A three. Marshall. Out to the right wing. Shoots the three. Drains the three-pointer.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Dinwiddie.
Back to Dinwiddie. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. And it's Exum in the corner. Pass to Williams. Launches from deep. Misses the three. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Coming onto the floor for your Mavericks, number 13, Najee Marshall.
Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, missed it. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg